Let's Zeiss like there's no tomorrow. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, and today I'm hitting campus because I have this beautiful Pixii paired with the Zeiss Biogon 28mm, which I'm testing for a couple days now. And so I really want to see the sharpness of this lens, I really want to see how to shoot it wide open, and I really want to give it a try with zone focusing, because with the Pixii camera I most of the time use it with zone focusing. There's no autofocusing mechanism here, so with manual focus the only way to get around and be as fast as you want to freeze the action and you want to do some street photography session and you want to freeze and tell the story that you are witnessing in the very moment, well, there's no time to be very precise with the focusing with the rangefinder, and so most of the times I'm using it with zone focusing. Pros and cons, of course. There are people that are super pro with the rangefinder mechanism, and I find that zone focusing with setting the distance here on the top of the lens really helps a lot. And so this lens is capable of focusing as close as half a meter, 0.5. And then you have intermediate stops and 1.2, 1.5, 2 meters, 5 meters, and then infinite. And so the first test that I normally run is how true to distance is the distance that you read on the lens, because there might be some glasses where they are thoroughly calibrated and there are some glasses that are not, and so you really want to double check the distance that you see on your lens. The second thing that you want to test is to see the resolution, how does it resolve the full resolution, and on this Pixii we only have 24 megapixels, so there's no troubles with that, and it's also an APS-C sensor, so I'm not expecting any vignetting out of this lens. I'm not expecting any barrel distortions, so on and so forth, due to the crop factor. And so due to the crop factor I picked up this 25mm Biogon, which is beautiful in my humble opinion, because it gives us an end result which is just a tiny bit narrower than the 35mm, which is the lens most of the photographers use for street photography. It's either 35 or 50. I'm so used to the 28 that I normally have on my Leica, and so I'm very at ease with this 25mm plus crop factor. And so the Biogon is a 2.8 max f aperture. It is not the fastest lens out there, but you don't need that fast. I gave it a try shooting 2.8 with daylight, and of course I clipped the highlights because it didn't have any ND filter installed, and so this is another thing to think about it. And then when we are out there and we want to zone focus and we want to set the distance here on the lens, well, it's super easy because you have everything manual. The ISO, we didn't have the firmware update for the auto ISO yet from this Pixii. It's gonna come in the next few days, probably this week or next week max. I'm really expecting it because later this week I want to hit downtown and give it a try with automatic ISO and with shooting black and white native raw. So if you missed the episode where we discussed why the world is monochrome and why the Pixii is a very good alternative of the monochrome to the monochrome Leicas, please find it up here. And so later this week I'm gonna hit downtown and I'm gonna test black and white zone focusing automatic ISO with manual settings on the Pixii camera paired with this Biogon Zeiss. So with that, guys, if you're ready, let's go rolling. So with that, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Guys, if you did, please remember to like it, share it on your social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos to come, and I guess I will see you later. Thank you. Bye bye.